Hello, Baldy Mesa families. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, 2020. This video is to go over the procedures for our materials distribution for our kindergarten, first grade, third grade, and fifth grade students tomorrow, Thursday, September 20th, from 9 to 10 o'clock. All right, so please pay close attention because tomorrow is going to be a bit of a challenge because it's going to be the first time that we run a distribution for 4 grade levels all at one time. And we're going to try to do so within about an hour's time. We might run a little bit over, but that is okay. So for tomorrow, or as we prepare for tomorrow, what I ask is for all of our families to prepare a placard for their windshield or for their front window that they can put on top of their dashboard with their child's name, their grade level, and their teacher name. And so having this information is super handy when we can just read it very quickly because it helps us move that line a little bit quicker rather than having to solicit that information from each individual person verbally. So if you can create this, that is fabulous for us, and it's just going to help the process tomorrow. All right, so we're going to go through how we are going to run our queue for tomorrow. One of the things that's going to be a little bit of a challenge tomorrow, not only are we running 4 grade levels tomorrow, but we're also sort of competing with our meal distribution, which ends at 9 o'clock. So I know that we're going to have many families that go through the queue, through our food service queue first, and then they are going to be lining up for our materials distribution. So we have a way that we will handle that and try to keep as many cars off of the road as possible because we know that we're going to have lots of families coming out for our materials distribution. Now, many of our families know where we do our materials distributions, but we still do have some new families to Baldy Mesa that this might be their very first materials distribution that they are participating in. So this here is Baldy Mesa Road, and so we take Baldy Mesa Road, whichever direction we're coming. We're going to head down Bonanza Road, which is right by our front office. We head down Bonanza Road, and for our materials distributions, we always use the last driveway to start our queue. Okay, so if you go in and you're getting breakfast tomorrow, go ahead and use the regular queue line and come through, and then you want to come back out and you're going to enter through this driveway. Now, as we begin our line to start tomorrow's materials distribution, like I mentioned, we're going to have lots of families participating. So what I ask is, as you move through here to line up, once you get to certain spots, go ahead and start moving into parking spaces. So as this line starts to fill up, go ahead and move into a parking space here, and then others can kind of get ready to line up sort of behind them. But we really want to take up as much space in the parking lot as we can so that we keep cars off of Bonanza Road. Now, as we get ready for our materials distribution to start, we will have a staff member coming out to kind of direct traffic to move these cars out of line and into the regular, or out of the parking spaces and into the regular queue in an orderly fashion. Now, once we fill up this area, we are going to line cars up going down Bonanza Road this way. So if you're coming down the road and you see that the driveway is full, go ahead and go down Bonanza Road and just turn around wherever available for the next spot in line. So we want to take up as much space on Bonanza Road as we possibly can because initially I think we're going to have lots of cars to start the materials distribution. Now, I know the bulk of our families that are initially going to get in line tomorrow are going to be those that participate in our meal distribution in the mornings. So if you do not participate, or if you're not getting breakfast tomorrow, what I do ask is for those families to maybe show up a little bit later in our materials distribution if you can. It's going to take us, it'll probably take us a good 15 to 20 minutes to kind of work through the people that have gotten here early. So if you would like to, please come around 9:30, and then by then the line should be moving pretty smoothly, especially since the majority of the materials that we'll be passing out are very generic in nature. So if you're not participating in meal distribution tomorrow, go ahead and get here a little bit later. It helps us stagger our start and gives us a chance to get traffic moving through and more cars off of the road. All right, so lastly, just a reminder, please, please, please remember to create a placard like this on just a regular sheet of paper. It is very, very useful. All right, Roadrunner families, materials distribution days are always a fun time for us staff members. It's a time to connect with you and check in on you, and so we're excited to see you. But as always is the case with Baldy Mesa, everything we do here is bigger, so we know we're going to have a lot of cars coming through tomorrow. So please, please make sure that we are being patient, we show grace, and we're exhibiting those 3 R's of being respectful, responsible, and showing our Roadrunner pride. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, our kindergarten, first grade, third grade, and fifth grade families. All right, we'll see you soon.